Hello YouTube, I'm Peter and welcome to my kitchen. So today we've got a quick fire bake. It's really simple, really easy. It's just the most basic thing that you can bake. It's a gluten-free scone. The reason that I bake gluten-free things is that my brother has a gluten intolerance. But actually he's not really one for sweet things. He's more of a fan of meat and bread and, well, you just give him a plate of meat and he'll be happy. But this is the sort of thing that he really loves because it's more savoury. So anyway, quick fire, gluten-free scones, let's go. So to start this off, in this bowl I have some gluten-free self-raising flour, a bit of baking powder, some xanthan gum, which is a thickener that kind of acts like the gluten even though you don't have it. There's a bit of sugar and a bit of salt as well. And into this we're going to add some cold cubed butter. And then we're just going to rub it with our fingertips until it resembles fine breadcrumbs. You can do this in the food processor as well. That's really easy to do. Keep coating the butter in the flour and then that'll prevent it from sticking to your fingers too much. Shake the bowl every once in a while to bring up the larger bits of butter to the surface and then you can work on them. Great. So this is ready now. As you can see, it's nice and fine. There's not any big lumps of butter, just looking really nice, really light and airy. Beautiful. So now we're ready to add in the wet stuff to make it into a dough. So in here I have one egg that I have whisked up and then I've whisked in the milk to go alongside it. So I'm going to start by adding in a little of the wet at a time and mixing it in with a spoon. And then I'll start to get my hands in to work it into a dough towards the end. Don't add all of the liquid first or else you could end up with just a giant mess and don't want to have scone soup instead of scones, so don't add too much. It's come together, it's a nice sort of fairly sticky dough. It's soft and it's really pliable. If it's nice and soft like this, then we're going to get more rise in the oven. If it's really dry and hard, it's not going to puff up quite as much and it's going to be a lot heavier and a lot more dense. So this is great. We're going to roll this out and cut it now. Rinky dink! So now we've got our dough. It's lovely and it's made, and we're just going to throw down some flour onto the bench. It feels so powerful, doesn't it? Awesome. So now we're going to take out our dough and then we're just going to press it out onto the flour surface. You don't even really need a rolling pin for this. You could roll it out with a rolling pin, but you don't really need it. We're going to take this to about 3 centimeters deep, just patting it out. And then here I've got a 6 centimeter cutter, so these are going to be moderate sized scones, not small but not huge, but you want them to be a decent depth so that they get a nice rise on them. And then we're just going to cut straight down, lift it up, just transfer it onto a lightly floured baking tray. It's so fun to get to throw flour about everywhere. It's awesome. Lovely. With the rest of the dough, just mix it up again. Give it a little knead to make sure it's all smooth again. And then we're just going to, once again, pat it out to about the same depth. And then this is the final free-form scone. It's not big enough to cut out, so that's cook's perks, that's what I'll have at the end. Here we have our lovely scones. They're ready to just be glazed now and then straight into a hot oven. Last stage before these bad boys go into the oven, and that's just to glaze them. So I've just got a lightly beaten egg and a pastry brush here, and then we're just going to brush it over the top of the scones. Try and make sure that it doesn't drip down the side of the scones too much, because then that's going to inhibit the growth a wee bit. It's going to stop it from going up quite as much as it can. If you made your dough and had some of the egg and milk mixture left, then you can just use that to glaze the top. Right, so this egg wash is going to give them a really lovely colour when they go into the oven now at 210 degrees Celsius fan. Really hot. I have no idea what that is Fahrenheit, 400 and something. It'll be down at the bottom of the screen. And it's going to go into that oven for a scone like this size about 10 to 12 minutes. We'll check them after about 8 and see how long they have to go. We'll see them when they're out.
So now we get your $2 million contract, come up 18 points a game, and we act like there's anything other.
Fresh baked scones. So simple, so amazing. Awesome, lovely. That's the little run to the pack. Oh, yes. Oh, so these have turned out so well. I'm so pleased with them. They've really almost doubled in height in the oven. You can see this one's already pulling away. Just break it open and it's... Why am I so excited by making just scones? They're just so good. There's nothing more simple, but very few things more delicious and just pleasing to make and eat. All that you need to do now is add copious quantities of clotted cream and jam and then just stuff your face with it. That is something really special. I'm so happy right now. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please like, share, subscribe, comment, tell your friends. Thank you once again for watching. I hope you guys have an amazing day and I'll see you soon. Bye.